September's lineup is stacked, with Borderlands 4 and Dying Light the Beast alone. But that's just the beginning. We've picked the top multiplayer releases this month that are worth your time. Easily one of the most anticipated games of this year is finally coming out on September 12th. And everything game-related we've seen so far promises that Borderlands 4 will bring back the perfect mix of what makes looter shooters so enjoyable, paired with next-level graphics and quality-of-life improvements, including a more Borderlands-y story compared to Part 3, and most importantly for you guys, it's gonna have 4-player online co-op. And if you're on console, there's even a 2-player split screen that you can then link up with another duo online, except if you're on Switch too. But that's still not all. It will have crossplay, instant loot, dynamic difficulty scaling, and fast travel, as well as a whopping 30 billion guns. What's your favorite weapon from the series? And why is it the Bane? Dying Light the Beast was originally set to release in August, but Techland pushed the zombie parkour action to now release in September. If you're watching our gaming news, you know what problems they wanted to tackle until the game comes out. Almost every gameplay aspect, that is. We are still cautiously excited for The Beast, as the first game is a co-op must-play for fans of horror action games. The Beast promises harder fights, more gore, and, the best, more Kyle Crane, the protagonist of Dying Light 1. The 4-player co-op has shared progression, so you can play through the entire story together. Just know that, just like the other 2 Dying Light games, The Beast does not seem to support crossplay between PC and consoles. At least we couldn't find any statement from Techland on that. That's a real bummer. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds might be the closest thing to Mario Kart World if you don't own a Switch too, just like us, but still love some chaotic co-op racing games. This one's not only about Sonic, by the way, oh no. They have already teased a super cool collaboration lineup, like Persona 5, Hatsune Miku, Ichiban Kasuga from the Yakuza games, and more to come with each of the in-game seasons. You can drive through travel rings that bring you to different worlds and levels, so you never know what's around the next corner. Or ring, I mean. And if you came to hate your friends because of the mean race gadgets, there's even a single-player campaign. Jump Space is a mission-based space adventure that you might recognize more by its former name Jump Ship and its super successful demo during the last Steam Next Fest. You and up to 3 more friends set out on an exploration mission to get resources from deserted cargo ships, fighting off other space bandits in intense PvE battles, where one of you is the ship's captain, the other 2 manning the cannons, and the third one putting out fires and repairing damage. Ideally, that is. We have no idea how anyone could solo this, by the way. If you love teamwork and space, don't jump ship now, but put this one on your wishlist instead. We fell in love with Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. It has a beautiful art style, music, and it is fully voice acted in English. But we'd also say that Toa will not be a game for everyone. The dialogue is fantastic, just like watching an anime. But the story sequences might be too long if you're here for the action combat part. You can play in local and couch co-op. Player 2 is somewhat limited in actions, as they're in the role of a caster support, wielding 2 spells with longer cooldowns, while player 1 is the attacker. But still, we feel like this one is a wonderful journey for 2 players. If you love co-op survival crafting games that are a bit more casual rather than stressful sweatfests where you have to eat a banana every 2 minutes or starve, welcome to the club! And also, Voyagers of Nera might just be the game for you. It's got a great building system in a tropical ocean world. You can sail a ship, surf the waves on a surfboard, or dive into the deep to explore. Just know you're seldomly alone in those waters, and we're not talking about your co-op partners. Don't become shark food, my friends! You can play with up to 10 players at once. And if no single friend wants to play with you, you still got your little guardian spirits that help you out in combat. If you just can't, for the love of sci-fi gods, get enough of mecha games, Daemon X Machina is your mechanical gem. It's got an open world and big bosses to battle while you follow a story questline. And you can do that with up to 2 more friends in online co-op, even cross-platform. And while the world building looks quite interesting, we were both quite amused about the facial animations during cutscenes. Just us. They wanted to go for an anime look, I guess, but they kinda achieved a clay doll style. I don't know. Still, there's mechas, guys.
Next up, we have games that are perfect for casual players and family-friendly on top. LEGO Voyages is a 2-player co-op adventure in the LEGO universe, where you can experience what it's like being a tiny little building brick, tumbling through the game world and working together to overcome challenges and puzzles. It's a poetic and meaningful story about friendship and dreams, but it doesn't have a verbal narrative. All you've got is each other and a beautiful soundtrack. If that sounded too peaceful for you, maybe check out LEGO Party, a 4-player party game with multiple game modes and 60 minigames, ranging from LEGO Pirates to Ninjago and Space. It's coming with all co-op features needed, including couch and online co-op with cross-platform support. Winning is optional, while having fun is unavoidable. You can also finally build your own little minifigure as an avatar from a tiny variety of 1 billion pieces. And all that without risking to step on any LEGO pieces. Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny is an action RPG suitable for all ages, bringing you not only the beloved Nickelodeon cartoon characters and locations, but also family-friendly real-time battles and some puzzles and side quests for 1 to 4 players. All that in local couch co-op. This is perfect to get even the youngest gamers among us to get hooked on one of the most engaging genres for co-op, ARPGs. And now, on to sports. You know, none of us here really is a sports game enthusiast. But still, we cannot sleep on the hype around the new EA Sports FC 26. This 26 edition now comes with better animations and more responsive ball play. There are many competitive multiplayer modes, including 2v2 ranked matches with and against friends and strangers. But if you prefer hockey instead, the new NHL 26 might be more up your alley. Now coming with improved movements, better enemy AI and more info in replay highlights. It also has crossplay, so you can play with friends no matter what platform they are on. And while we are at the topic of sports, we are also getting the new NBA 2K26 for our basketball fans. There are different co-op game modes for 4, 6 or more players at once, and it's got random matchmaking too. But looking at the typical monetization of these games and the FOMO around it, might we suggest meeting your friends at the court around town, instead of getting carried away by gambling for random items. Please spend in moderation, always. Back to Lumi in the studio.
We also had some more games that were delayed and got their new dates pushed into September, besides Dying Light the Beast. First up, the head-bopping rhythm roguelike game Ratatan, in which your little minions attack, or not, based on your rhythmic abilities. And Goblin Cleanup, in which you and your friends clean out raided dungeons to prepare them for the arrival of the next heroes. Both now releasing on September 18. That's our September picks. Doesn't this month's lineup sound great? If you could only pick one to play the entire next month, what's it gonna be? Borderlands 4, Dying Light the Beast, or another game? Let us know in the comments. We do this every month, so we'd love to see you again in the next one. Thank you for being here with us, and meanwhile, we wish you lots of fun in co-op with your favorite people.